Come with me on a trip into angling adventure. We'll ride the ragged edge where the fish are big and wild. From the fabled Walker's Cay, we'll travel to the ends of the earth, to the loneliest oceans and the farthest rivers in search of the best light tackle action. We'll pit the smallest lures and the lightest rods against the toughest fish, and we'll burn the stories into the memory of film on the Walker's Cay Chronicles. On the road again, early morning, crossing one of the last pieces of big wilderness east of the Mississippi, where natural mysteries are still unsolved. And I wondered how long it had been. A year, maybe, or two. Too long at any length. Flamingo Lodge, 30 miles into the vastness from its main gate outside of Homestead. End of the road for the tourists, where rooms are available and hot meals are served and postcards from the edge can be purchased. But for me, and others with my particular social condition, Flamingo is where it all begins. This is the doorway through which we pass, from buttoned-down, tar-topped, prime-rate America into an unshackled world controlled by factors beyond our comprehension. This, the Everglades, living soul of South Florida, and conscience of the American environmental movement. We lose this someday, and we might just as well get on with it and lay concrete from sea to shining sea. But the Glades was still here this chilly November morning. And as tackle store magnate Hal Chittim and I reached a secret haunt of snook and tarpon, we started to get ready for the day's fishing, while an ibis watched from the shadows. And an alligator out of central casting sought a more private spot from which to ambush its prey. And then we moved in, probing the undersides of the mangroves.
You know, I'd think, Hal, that sooner or later these fish are going to come out and try and get in some sun, warm up a little bit.
It sure looks gorgeous.
Well, I'm happy to see all this grass growing back here.
You missed that one by 1/4 of an inch there, Flip.
It'll take me just a little while to get my casts back in shape. It's been a while since I've done this. Actually, a long while.
Too long.
Got to follow Hal.
Yeah, I see the fish.
Got him. Oh, nice. It's a bass.
Nice bass, too.
A largemouth bass. There's
going to be some variety today.
There's some sweet water back here.
Yeah.
Isn't there? This is great.
We can drink this if we get thirsty.
This is great if you catch a bass back here. Hey, first fish of the day.
About 8 casts later, not bad.
Got him.
Nice fish.
Unbelievable.
That was beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Watch the whole thing.
This is a whole new deal for me, Hal. This is my snook fishing spot.
And look at the size of these bass back here. Beautiful.
This is my snook and redfish spot. And what are these guys doing here?
And now largemouth.
It's like finding a rhinoceros in downtown Coral Gables.
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
So unexpected.
I'm convinced that the essence of fishing is drawn from memory. I've thought about this a great deal. Why does this sport, if that's what it is, never get old like we do? Why do we still get excited about it when so many other things in our lives have become predictable? I think it's because we remember when we fish, not stories necessarily, but feelings, thrills that reside in our emotional memory bank. When we come out here, we push certain buttons, and the years begin falling away like the coppery autumn leaves on the surface of the water, and we're children all over again for a little while.
Al, see this bush right here in front of us?
Yeah, Flip.
I think we've got to maybe keep to the right of that bush, and then maybe it'll take us around and get us back into a bigger lake that we can do something with over there.
Flip, how do you ever keep your sense of direction back here?
You know, a lot of times I don't have a sense of direction back here. I really don't know exactly where I am, but the sun, you know, the direction of the sun kind of keeps me in touch. And you know what else keeps me in touch? Old Herman Lucerne, even though he's not with us anymore.
I can believe that.
Yeah. A lot of this country I know only because of Herman, and spending lots of time with him back here, and
Well, you know it better than anybody I've ever been with.
should have been with Herman.
And how lucky we are, really, to have this thing, because look at
Herman Lucerne was my mentor of the backcountry, and whenever I was with him, I asked him questions and listened carefully to his answers, because what he said was worth more than gold to me.
You know, with all the life in the Gulf and everything, but that's not right, is it? I mean,
No, you find those fish start way, way back in the food chain, in the grassy, swampy area. And then as they start to grow up, they move out for more food, and they get into deeper water.
Herman, let me ask you a question though. When you go through these islands and water courses, how do you tell one shoreline? I mean, to me, I look out over this thing and it all looks like the same place to me, and I'm sure that other people through the years have all felt the same way. I mean, I feel lost just about 35% of the time.
I usually, when I'm running back in here, I always look for the tops of the trees. I look for the water to tell me which way the water is hitting these islands, know which way the water is flowing.
When did you start to first dope this country out, Herman?
Oh, about 25 years ago, I used to come out here, and in them days it was, you could really, didn't have to run so far. You just catch a lot of fish, and in them days you brought a box full home, you know.
This underwater world is best left alone by an angler. It's where all the mystery is. It's the place we thought about as children. To know it, or even to be able to see it this clearly, would reduce the mystery and break the angler's contact with nature. Herman Lucerne knew this world above the surface as well as any man, and from the clues up there, he divined what was happening down here. I believe that's the way it should stay.
Hal, we might be able to hook right in here and get through to this, yeah, looks like maybe we can. It's gonna be tight, but we can do it.
We're going.
Hal Chittim knows his way around his world too. His handsome tackle shops are strung from Miami to Key West, each a pleasure to be in, whether you're buying or just looking. Out here, he is just as knowledgeable with a push-pull in his hands as a fly rod, whether fishing or just watching. But above all, he's one of us, a grown man whose childhood is kept whole by the act of fishing. Hal and I have been playing together in the backcountry for many years, and I can't remember us ever hitting a false note out here where the music of shared memory plays so effortlessly.
Yes, we broke out.
These first moments on a hidden piece of water in the backcountry are pure magic, guaranteed to quicken your heartbeat and clear your mind of everything but the here and the now.
Ooh, follow.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I knew that was going to happen, Flip.
Oh, Hal, it's Jack. We're getting a real potpourri here.
Complete mixed bag.
Listen to him. Can you hear him?
I sure can. Oink.
I think he wants me to let him go. Oops, and I did. What next?
What next?
Redfish,
Species
Hal.
number continues.
This is absolutely bizarre.
That was a tough one to see in this coppery bottom.
A big surprise to me, actually. I expected him to be in along shore. You know, Hal, I think it's just a little bit too sweet, this water. It is, it's pure sweet, and I think we need to move out toward the bay a little more where we got some more salt, and then maybe we'll get some of those bigger snook and redfish.
I think you're right. I'm ready to go.
The variety of the backcountry is an angler's blessing, always giving him a second and third option in any season. Flip Pallot here with an incredible new offer. By popular demand, you can now own every episode from the first 3 award-winning seasons of the Walker's Cay Chronicles.
Yes! There he is. There.
Each year's set of 13 complete episodes is only $89.95 plus shipping and handling. To order, call 1-800-WALKERS and log on to our new website at walkerscay.com. There's more angling action, information, and incredible surprises only a click away. Millions of birds call this home in winter. So did the world's greatest ornithological painter. Of all the places he might have spent his winters, artist John Audubon chose to spend them here in the Everglades, right outside Flamingo. In the late fall, he would migrate here to paint the backcountry's incredible variety of birds. Then in spring, he'd leave when they left. Many are gone, but many still remain. And now that the environmentally attuned among us have taken up the challenge to save the Everglades from further destruction, there's hope that these birds and the rest of the park's extraordinary residents, which include cougar and black bear, will find a way to continue on. I switched ends of the John boat with Hal and began pushing him along a shoreline that has been producing snook long before I've been around.
Come on, Flip. Is it a trout or a snook?
A little snook.
Is it? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Sure is. Come here, fella.
You in charge there?
More or less.
All right, I'll just hold on here. You want to get him off yourself, or
Sure.
you want to give him to me?
No, I can get them. This is more my size.
pretty little fish, Hal.
Gorgeous. Come back for him about 2 years from now?
Yeah, I'll come with you.
There he goes.
All right, elevate your sights about 5 or 6 notches and we'll pull down this shoreline here, see if we can get a bigger one.
Well, we know they're here.
Try to hit that point, Hal, that should be good right there. Nice cast. Very nice cast.
Come on, Flip.
Okay,
There he is. It's a good one.
Let me get you out away from the bushes, Hal.
He is heading for the sticks.
It seems like a real nice fish, Hal.
It does.
We're going away from shore now.
Okay, he went out. We're in good shape for the moment. This guy has got some shoulders. Turned a little bit. Shoulders.
Nice snook, bud.
Shoulders.
Nice snook.
Love this.
I'm going to have to, out to get him, I'm going to have to stake off from back there.
Yeah.
What a horse. What a horse, Chandu.
I love it. You knew where this guy lived.
You under control?
Marginally.
Take it easy. Take it easy on him. Is he turning? Yeah, he's turning.
Yeah, he turned.
I'll come get him for you. Let me just get his face.
Get him up on the side here. I got him. Lovely. Oh, what a fish.
You lift him up and he just keeps coming and keeps coming and keeps
Beautiful.
coming.
Beautiful.
Hal,
Oh, man.
look at big slob of a fish.
Lovely. I couldn't ask for any more than that.
You love this place, don't you?
I love this place. You can just leave me here tonight. Of course, I doubt you'll be going anywhere.
Whoa.
Oh, man, that is gorgeous.
You know what? There's still a bunch of shoreline left here that we ought to work. You up to it?
Up to it? I'm ready. Let's do it now.
I'm really proud of you, man. That was so good.
Big fun.
It had already been a great day in the backcountry, but now it had been given a silver lining. A large snook that brought the boy in each of us running happily out of that room where he has to stay so much of the time. And once out, like most boys, he wasn't to go back just yet.